high school hopefuls.
Well, typical week is probably 2 games a week, Tuesday, Friday. So then Monday, Wednesday, Thursday we have practice. But like every day, waking up at supposed to wake up at like 6:30, but I don't wake up till about 6:50. Leave the house at like 7:15. Get to school about 7:40. Head off to advisory. Then I got all my classes. Then I got some free periods where I can go play ping pong or just chill with my bros. And then after class, we go straight over. I get treatment in the trainer, and then we start practice, which is tough depending on how coach is feeling that day. And then we work out. He pushes us, and after practice, I get up some shots. And then some days I come home, I got tutorial, make sure my grades are right, stuff like that. Some days I go see my sister Bianca play at U of H whenever she has a game. Or I come home and play with my new dog, do homework, and waste time on the computer. And by then, it's like midnight, and then I gotta go to sleep. So that's usually a typical day, just school, basketball, hanging out with my family, and doing homework. Yeah, like today's Sunday, I had tutorial. I had to wake up at 8 a.m. for tutorial, which is 3 hours today, just working on homework, trying to get ahead for these finals so I can, keep my grades up. And so that's just a big thing that my mom helps me do. She helps me stay focused, and she really has the best in mind for me, whether I don't know it or not. So if that means I can't, stay out late on a Saturday night, then I got to come home early, get some sleep, so I can get the most out of my tutorial sessions on Sunday morning. Well, it's definitely tough. It's tough on the non-student athletes, just people trying to be students at the school. But I mean, I like it. It's fun. It's competitive. Everybody's trying to get good grades. One of the best schools in the country. But I think that's what makes it special for me. I'm getting tested off the court and on the court. And so, I mean, I like it. I know the campus well. I know a lot of people there. Been knowing those guys for since 6th grade, so 7 years now. And so it's really just been a blessing growing up with these guys. And it helps us on the court too, because we have that chemistry where we've been together on and off the court for so long. So that helps. But I mean, I like the school. It's tough. Got to go to tutorials all the time. Got to learn time management and stuff like that. But it will help me out in the long run.
Now, as far as your teammates, and you were talking about that chemistry and that bond for 6 years. One of your closest friends is JT.
Yeah.
How'd that come about?
Really, back in the day, just playing AAU, we started off on the Jaguars, and Miss Bev and DJ, started that whole group. And so, JT joined the team. I joined the team 2 weeks later, and then I was in 3rd grade. And so we ended up from there, AAU national championships. We went to those events, Kingwood Classic, stuff like that. And so then 5th grade, I ended up going to River Oaks Baptist with him. So I went to school with him in 5th grade. And then from there, we've just been, best friends ever since, kicking it on the weekends, chilling at school together, stuff like that. And so, it's been a while. We still got ways to go, but that's my boy.
Now, if you look at you and JT now, you got him by about 3 feet.
Yeah.
When was that? When was there a time where y'all were eye to eye, and then all of a sudden you just jumped up? It
was probably about 4th or 5th grade. We were about the same height probably. I was just probably a little thicker, but time has really progressed, and we've progressed in the way we've grown up, and in height and as men, we both come a long way in realizing our destinies and how we need to serve God and just be the best men we can be.
Now, playing with him, all those years in AAU, played with him obviously last year with the hoops. What's it gonna be like when you guys don't play with each other no more?
I mean, it'll be different because we've been playing together so long. But I mean, he'll root for me, I'll root for him, and then we'll come back home whenever on breaks and Christmas and stuff like that, and we'll lower the hoop, and he'll throw me some alleys, and I'll pass him the ball for some threes. We'll play knockout or something. We may not be together physically on the court, but you know, mentally or whatever, emotionally, we'll always be together and share all those experiences which we've made.
Now, when did you start playing basketball? I see in the corner here you got like 18 basketballs over there. When did you start hooping?
It was actually third grade. My brother and I, we started playing the YMCA, and I remember that year we tied in the championship. I don't understand how you could tie, and I was just so mad. Like I went crying in the locker room. I didn't want to get my medal, and so I remember that's when it all started.
At that point, did you foresee what's going on happening in third grade? Obviously, your third grade year, what, 9 years old. So you probably have no idea what 17, 18 looks like.
Yeah.
Was that always a goal of yours to play on this level, or is it just over time has happened that way for you?
I'll say over time because I've always been a football guy. Back in the day, I always played football. I would say it didn't really click to me that basketball was my thing until about after 8th grade, because growing up, I really liked football. I still do now. But growing up, I always played football, played for the Fresno Gator, Missouri City Hurricanes, and I had a great relationship with those guys. Still keep in contact with those guys, but you know, as time went on, you know, football just wasn't my thing. Got too long and lanky, and so had to find a new sport, and luckily basketball was there, and you know, I continued to get better, so that's good.
Now with football, what position did you play?
I started out center and flag, and then I moved to tight end. Eventually got to fullback. 1 year running back, and then on defense, like defensive end, linebacker. So I got to more of the superstar role eventually.
Now when you playing football, because I was on the basketball court, you're still kind of you're bigger than most of the kids, especially on a typical high school team.
Yeah.
Do you use a lot of your brute force out there?
Yeah, sometimes I do, but gotta watch out for offensive fouls. But you know, I like to enforce my will on other teams sometimes. Just use my strength, athleticism, to get baskets or block shots and rebound, stuff like that.
Now playing football and basketball, obviously, do you ever think about doing it, being a two-sport athlete, Derek Griffin type, or Ricky Seals-Jones, in high school, or once you got past 8th grade, was like, all right, I'm gonna focus on basketball only?
After 8th grade, I was like, I'm gonna focus on basketball only. But then I have those times where I'm like, am I gonna regret not playing football out there with my boys? But I don't know. It's still a slim possibility I might play next year, just because I love the game so much. You know, it's like the one sport where you can just hurt somebody really. And so I thought about that, but I think probably just stick to basketball for right now.
That might be a good idea.
It might be a good idea. If I ever want to hurt somebody, I might get out there.
Now let's talk about your sneaker collection.
Yeah.
Break that down for me. I see you got a lot of Adidas, Nikes.
Well, growing up, I was an Adidas guy. Playing with Houston Select, we were Adidas, and just recently switched over to the Nike movement with the hoops and stuff like that. But my sneaker selection is alright right now. It could get better. I need to work on my swag a little bit off the court, but I mean, I could work on that. I got a couple years to get that down.
Now, for example, you got some shell toes over here. You know, what's your favorite off-court sneaker? I see you rocking the Uggs right now.
Yeah, favorite off-court sneaker probably Adidas Classics. 'Cause they're just comfortable. They're just classics, I guess. Or Nike Air Maxes. Just something casual that you could wear with anything really.
Are you one of the kids nowadays that are really into all the colors and neons? And
I used to be for one point like this. For the hoops, we got these like neon shoes, and everybody was wearing them at first. I wore them too, but now I'm just a little bit laid back. I might wear some all blacks just to keep it simple nowadays. But I might get those colorful like KD Nerfs when they come out or something like that. But I like to keep it simple.
What about your favorite on court shoe?
Uh, well, for school we gotta wear all the same shoe. Coach doesn't let us, be different. But off court shoe, I'd probably go with some Kobe's probably. I like the way they fit, and yeah, probably some Kobe's.
Are you a big Jordan guy?
Just recently I joined that movement of the jump man, but I'm starting to step up my game. I really didn't. I really don't even know the numbers, to be honest with you. I just be like, I like those, but yeah, I guess it's starting to come inside me, the Jordan movement.
What about the kind of some of the other shoes that are not really basketball shoes? Vans.
Yeah.
Supras, creative
Yeah.
recreation. Are you into any of those kind of shoes?
I mean, I always thought maybe I should get some Chucks or something like that, but I just thought my foot would look too long in them or something like that. So I stick with my Adidas Classics or some Jordans. But I'm starting to venture into some Vans, some topsiders, stuff like that, to get my swag up, a little bit. I'm still working on it.
Now I see you got posters.
Yeah.
Jordan, Kevin Durant in here. Is there any player that you kind of model your game after?
Mhm.
That you not necessarily want to be like, but see a move. Okay, I'm gonna try that next game.
I think like two of the most influential people will probably be, my dad. But after those, probably like J.R. Smith or James Harden. I like James Harden's craftiness, ability to get fouled, that step back jump shot from behind the arc. And J.R. Smith really just uses his athleticism to get off any shot, and that's something I like. And he's real athletic, so those two guys mainly.
Wow, I would say that I've probably never heard a kid mention other guys. You always usually hear Kobe,
Yeah.
or LeBron, or KD, or Jordan.
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody, and JR nice.
Yeah,
Guess what?
JR.
Nice. Nobody
Yeah.
really ever talks about him.
He's from. I mean, he lives in Houston sometimes all season, and I got the chance to play against him in Lucas. He was at one of Lucas workouts. Got a chance to play against him, but he's tough.
How'd you match up?
I did all right. He got buckets when he needed to, but I maybe got him one or two possessions, locked him up maybe, or he might have just missed a shot. But I think I locked him up.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Now you got a ton of trophies and medals.
Yeah, that's my mom. But yeah, I won a lot of medals in the past.
Anything up there that I guess like your most prized, possession? I mean, you got the MVP,
Yeah.
of the Under Armour Elite 24. Anything up there that's just, oh man, this was just, I remember this game. I had a great tournament.
I don't think my USA medal's up there, but I'd probably say my national championships in 8th grade when we won. We won 7th and 8th grade. In 7th grade, we won on a buzzer beater by Joe Burton, and so that was a great team experience, team memory. So that'll probably be the greatest one up there. Probably my favorite one.
7th, 8th grade.
Yeah.
Those are the times where like it was simple, in a sense where like you wasn't really being heavily recruited. People wasn't.
Yeah,
coming to your games.
that was when it was real fun to play, because everybody was playing to win instead of playing to impress all the coaches and stuff like that. And so I remember when we hit that buzzer beater, everybody was just storming the court, crying, just happy, hugging everybody, like hugging that teammate that you didn't like or got in a pillow fight with last night, or stuff like that. But that was a great moment.
Who'd you guys play? Do you remember?
We actually played North Carolina Stars with Theo Pinson and like LJ Peak. Those two guys are doing real well right now in high school ball. and they actually beat us like earlier that season in like a Maryland Classic by like 20 points, and so it was great to get the win against them. All right, first we got this Barack Obama magazine cover from when he got elected. Here we got all my medals. I think this one is the AU National Championship one. That's the Elite 24 shoe they gave me for MVP. And one year I went to Italy for an AU tournament, and like that's one of the gifts that the other team gave us from back in the day, 4th grade. I was pushing a rock. I don't know why. Probably should have gave it to the point guard. Then I got some inspirations over here on the wall. Michael Jordan, wake up to him every day. Kevin Durant. I was a big Kevin Durant fan when he first came out of UT. And so got my books, basketballs, all right there. Oh, this was from my brother's senior year and my freshman year after we won the SBC championship. My brother hit the buzzer beater. We had the athletic like presentation thing, and so they gave like an award for best play or best moment. And so me and my brother, we got best moment, so they gave us those Maverick horses as a gift, and so that was pretty cool. My shoe game kind of weak right now, but I got more in the closet. But that's just, you see, I wear these kind of beat up, but I just wear them because they comfortable, and I just like the way they look. I don't know why. I need to get a new pair.
So it seems like you have a great outlook. Maybe that book is keeping you focused, and your parents, because a lot of kids don't take those precautionary steps. They just think NBA, not even thinking, high school season or college or getting to college or recruiting. They're just like, hey, I want to get to the league. And I think that's every kid's dream is to play there. But like you said, in order to be able to get there, it's like baby steps almost.
Yeah.
Talk about the recruiting process. And I know you're just a junior, and so it's probably going to get even crazier.
Yeah.
And it's already been crazy, which is even crazier. Then it's going to get even crazier. I know your list is probably very long.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't ask you, who's in the running and who you're leaning towards, stuff like that. But more so, what are you looking for college, and how influential will your parents be in kind of guiding you in that decision?
Well, in a college, basically, I'm looking for a place that I can feel comfortable in, like the surroundings, the city. So maybe where the college is does play a factor, but staying close to home won't be an issue really for me. But just looking for a school with good academics and just a good coach that can get me better, get me to be the best player and man that I can be while I'm on campus there, however long that is. And yeah, really that's it. I don't know, the decision is going to be hard right now because I have so many schools on the list still, but I'm looking to cut that down pretty soon to about 10 schools so I can really, focus on the high school season, and after that I'll look to take official visits and stuff like that and in-home visits and really start getting focused on that recruiting process.